Real talk when you finally left. Did you actually get time to process it? Or did life just keep going? Because for most of us, leaving didn't mean rest. It meant, okay, now I'm a single mom. School runs, groceries, bedtime routines, trying to hold everything together. And the pain? We just tucked it somewhere. Because what else were we supposed to do? If that sounds familiar, this is for you. We're going to talk about what happens when you haven't healed yet and how it shows up in your parenting. Let's get into it. 1. You didn't imagine it. The walking on eggshells. The self-doubt. Apologizing for things he did. That was real. Narcissistic abuse doesn't always look obvious. Sometimes it's someone who looks perfect to everyone else and completely different behind closed doors. Someone who makes you feel like you're the problem, like you're too sensitive, too emotional, too much. And over time, the cycle breaks you down. They hurt you, you doubt it. They pull you back in until you stop trusting yourself completely. So when you leave, you're not just healing from a relationship. You're rebuilding your reality. And the first step is this. It happened. It was real. And you were not the problem. 2. Why you never got to fall apart. Nobody really says this part out loud. Leaving should have been the exhale, the relief, the breakdown. But for so many of us, survival kicked in immediately. No pause, no processing, no rest, just kids needing you. Bills to pay, life moving. So you kept moving too, and you were fine. But functioning and healed are not the same thing, because survival mode can last years, and unprocessed pain doesn't stay quiet forever. It shows up, and often, it shows up in parenting. Not because you're a bad mom, because you're a hurt mom. 3. What it actually looks like. See if any of this feels familiar. Yelling that surprises even you. Reactions that feel too big for the moment. Overly harsh discipline when you're overwhelmed. Constant fear something bad will happen to your child. Feeling emotionally gone even when you're present. Guilt after you lose your temper. Constant self-doubt. Am I doing this right? And maybe the deepest one. 4. Fearing you'll raise a narcissist. Watching your child and overanalyzing everything. Here's what I want you to hold on to. The fact that you question yourself means you are not like him. Narcissists don't do that. You do. That matters. Before we talk about healing, I need to say something. A lot of us never actually grieved what happened. We just survived it. 4. The grief you skipped, we didn't grieve. The years lost, the version of ourselves that got chipped away. The fact that someone who was supposed to love us used that closeness to cause damage. We were too busy surviving. But grief doesn't disappear. It just waits. And there's a difference between feeling your pain and living inside it. What helped me most was I stopped trying to explain my story to people who wanted to fix it, and finding someone who would just listen. No advice, no judgment, no timeline. Like, just presence. That's where things start shifting. You don't have to be over it. You just have to stop pretending it didn't happen. 5. Healing in the margins now. Let's talk about real life, because I know what it's like. You may not have a therapist on speed dial. You may not have much support. You've got a full day, a tired body, and maybe 30 minutes to yourself if you're lucky. So, healing has to fit into real life. A few things that genuinely helped me. Find someone who will just listen, not advise, not judge, just hold space. 6. Stop healing for him. This one changed everything for me. So many of us start healing because we want to prove something. We want him to regret it. We want him to see what he lost. But that still keeps him at the center of your story. The moment I started healing for my own peace, and my child's future instead, everything changed. And write down things I feel without rules. No perfect prompts, no pressure. Just get it out of your head and onto paper. Small steps. That's how it starts. 7. What healing does to your parenting. And this is my favorite part. I didn't set out to become a better mom. I just started taking care of myself. And the parenting changed anyway. The yelling got quieter. Not because I became perfect, but because I wasn't carrying as much pain. I started going back after hard moments. I said sorry. I explained. I repaired. And that alone broke cycles. Because he never did that. The paranoia softened. I learned the difference between real danger and my trauma talking. My child got more room to breathe. And maybe the most important thing of all, my child watched me heal. Kids learn more from what we live than from what we say. When you protect your peace, set boundaries, and speak kindly to yourself, they absorb it. You don't have to teach resilience. You just have to live it. If this spoke to you, I wrote a book called Heal First, Mother Better. It's for the mums doing it in the margins. The ones who left and had to keep going. The ones who are still figuring it out. You don't have to be healed to start. You just have to be willing. And if you're still here listening to this, you already are. If this helped, share it with someone who needs it. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.